So, update on my Bodyguard 2.0. Little Roland Special type thing. I don't know. But it's clear. No round. So, I have about 500 rounds through it. And it's worked great. As I said in my last video, beat the hell out of the optic. Still works. Made the flashlight fit. Still pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty much all to it. This is about as much as I can do to this, unless they release some accessories for it. But 500 rounds, still good. Safety, really like it because I can appendix carry it, no problem. Safety on. Put my little clip in here. Disappears. This is a really tight shirt. Look, I can even do this, and you can just barely see it sticking out right there. Other than that, so very low profile. I'd like to do more to it, but there's nothing else to do, so I guess I'll get a different gun eventually. I can hit pretty good groups. I like 10 yards. If I was better, I could shoot better. But there's basically very little recoil for the size of the handgun. Drop it. I had 2 failures to feed. I think most of that was probably the cheap ammo I was using. I can't figure out why else it would do it. The extractor seemed to be fine. I didn't have any other issues with it. Mags are still stiff. The 10 rounders are a lot easier to use than the 12 rounders, so I usually carry it with a 10, carry 2 of the 12s, and just rock it like that. I think maybe those 12 rounders will loosen up over time, but they haven't yet, so that's annoying. I also found that the 12 rounders won't drop freely like this one will, and that could be just the pressure of the follower. And I also find I have to like really slam the 12 rounders in there really good, otherwise they won't seat. So that's annoying, but other than that, everything's good. I've been carrying it for a few months now, and until something else comes along, this is my go-to carry gun. And I probably won't change anything for a while. I'll carry my P320 when I want to do like outside the waistband carry, but as far as daily stuff, that's what this is for now. And I haven't found anything that's going to beat it. And for those who haven't seen my other video, the Delta Point Micro, this is the Smith & Wesson version. If you get the Glock version, you could probably reduce that gap there. You have to file the bottom of this off, file the bottom of this off, and then file the dovetail mount to fit. I think the Smith & Wesson version would fit. This was originally the dove mount for my LCP Max, and I just filed it to fit and then friction fit it. Obviously, I hammered the fuck out of it to make it fit. Also to test the optic. This optic's a tank, it's fine. As for the Crimson Trace flashlight, that was Crimson Trace laser guard light for the LCP2. You have to file, well, I dremelled a bunch of stuff in here. I dremelled a bunch of stuff up in here. So there's a gap there, but it's super stable. There's a little wiggle because I put it a little too loose. And of course the flashlight is aiming down a little, so, but I don't care if I have to cant up a little. It still lights up a room. I'm not picky. The fact that I can carry it and have it on there, it may look fugly, but until they release more accessories, it's fine with me. I get everything I want out of it. Looks stupid, but works. I honestly don't think it looks that stupid, honestly. It kind of looks like a very futuristic cyberpunk kind of gun. The clip, downside to the clip. The adhesive does not like this polymer. So I super glued it on there. I've already done enough shit to this gun. I don't plan on reselling it. And if I do, it's going to be resold for super cheap. So this is super glued on there. It's not going anywhere. I'm just going to do that because I like carrying it this way. I'll probably, if they release any triggers for this, I'll put a new trigger in it, but it's still much better than the LCP Max trigger, even the aftermarket one I got for it. I don't need to replace the front sight. I doubt they make a suppressor height sight that would co-witness with this. That could be something cool to have like a ghost ring kind of setup going, so that if the optic goes down, you still have a sight that sits higher. I wouldn't really want to do that with this because of the snag potential. But like, honestly, this front sight doesn't do anything except if I'm off on my dot, it tells me, hey, my dot's high and I need to move it down. So yeah, but I would be shocked. I change the batteries on this often enough. I would be shocked if anything took this light out aside from it just dying of its own natural causes at this point. I've cleaned it once. I just oil it and that's it. Another thing that would be kind of cool is if I could find a barrel that has like a comp stuck out a little bit or something. Not because it needs it, but because it would be cool. Just doing all kinds of shit to it. Why not? But that is my little Roland Special. No, it's not P320. It is the Bodyguard 2.0. But yeah, if you have any questions, post them below. Probably be the last video I do on this because unless something catastrophic happens to it, I'm kind of done doing stuff to it. I'll update if there's any like other accessories for it. Thanks. Bye.